Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Our game tonight featuring the Golden State Warriors as they go up against the Minnesota Timberwolves. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Well, we know we're still early in this season. For guys that are new to a team, Greg, how long does it take to get comfortable with terminology and philosophies and schemes?
You know, it depends on the roster, Kevin. I mean, some teams, they pick it up quickly. Others, when you got new personnel, new coaching staff, new philosophy, it can just take a little longer. So patience from the coaching staff, vital.
Now here's Arenas. Pass to Richardson. It's rebounded by Kevin Garnett. And here are the Timberwolves. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
Now, here's Richardson. He's coming off a 25-point game against Denver.
And equally spent as much energy on his D. I mean, 4 steals kind of tell the story.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Jackson finds Lee over Richardson. Lee with another miss. Richardson against Lee. It's tipped. Pass to Arenas. Jamison, a screen. Clock at 6. And good that time.
And phenomenal work in close. Jamison is just so assertive from that area.
And here is Lee. It's Garnett on the wing. To the middle. Inside, here's Arenas. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Boy, that's a great job by Dampier. Just can't teach size.
Pass to Lee. Garnett outside. Out to Lee. Launches a 3. The Warriors pull it in. This, their first chance to take a look at Minnesota this season.
2 conference rivals. I mean, they'll play each other a total of 4 times this season.
Got plenty of opportunity here, guys, to get on each other's bad side. I mean, if they weren't already. Should make for some fairly high drama.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Arenas. The shot missing. Timberwolves trail by 6. Hudson the pass to Garnett. Here's Lee. He's covered by Arenas. Here's Serbiak. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Kept alive. Shots good by Garnett.
Reads shot trajectories so well. Garnett understands how to capitalize on that offensive glass.
Arenas against Hudson. And the shot goes in.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Drives to the hoop. Hudson. Garnett against Arenas. Lee outside. A 3-ball. Dampier pulls it in. Dampier's got 5 rebounds tonight. Richardson the pass to Arenas. Can't cash in from close range.
Defense doing just enough right there. Sometimes that's all you need.
And here's Jackson. Hasn't made one yet. No good from Lee.
nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm. Well, they count on big-time production from him at the offensive end.
Hudson dishes to Jackson. To the inside. Here's Garnett. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
That high release point for Garnett really helps him. Feels like nobody can block his shot inside.
Warriors leading by 6. Outside Arenas. From the high post, he drills it. Arenas has got 6 points. Minnesota's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Pass to Garnett. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Looking confident and ferocious inside.
Arenas with it. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Denver. Richardson outside. Over to the left wing. And Antoine Jamison, the bucket on the assist by Richardson. Jamison's got his second bucket.
Flushes the mid-ranger. What a shot from Jamison.
Lee outside. Pass to Garnett. Over Fortson. Dampier pulls it in.
Got a decent look at it, but sometimes the shot just doesn't go down.
Hudson against Arenas. To the left wing. 6 to shoot. A floater. Good on the shot. 8 points for him.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Here's Hudson. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Kings in Sacramento.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
Now, here's Richardson. It's a 10-point game. Basket counts. And it's 6 points for Jamison.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Here's Hudson. He has yet to score. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota.
Substitution on the court.
Warriors leading by 12. Now Arenas. He's got 8. Dampier. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Minnesota with the ball, following the score by Golden State.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Now here's Arenas. He's a guy we see deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Pass to Brandon. Here's Trent. Trent, a screen on Richardson. Here's Gill. The Warriors pull it in. Dampier's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Outside Arenas. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
The more you watch Arenas, the more it seems like the sky is the limit when it comes to his ability. Starting to do things you just don't expect from a guy his size.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Arenas. Dunleavy's check in for the Warriors. Sura comes in for Jason Richardson. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Here's Arenas. Up and in on the layup. Arenas has got 11 points.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
Here's Gill. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Brandon. Here's Gill. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, Kendall Gill's athleticism and versatility, really solid. A guy who can play a lot of positions, and I think he's an outstanding scorer.
And that one falls for Gill. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Last outing for Golden State, it was a loss to the Nuggets. Outside Arenas. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, I tell you, I love when I see Dampier with that kind of force down low. Nice throwdown.
Timberwolves trail by 15. Pass to Trent. Here's Gill. It's rebounded by Sura. Now here's Arenas. Arenas is doubled. Golden State moving the ball around. Here's Dampier, and he jams it with authority.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game-changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Here's Gill. The Warriors making the shot. Brandon, the pass to Gill. Yep, it counts.
Very athletic play that time by Gill inside. Nice job working to get the high percentage shot for himself.
A minute 42 left to play here in the first. Arenas kicks to Jamison. To the right side. Shot clock at 6. There's a good screen. Golden State needs to get off a shot.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Timberwolves trail by 17. Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
All right, no push on the back of the court. Come on,
changes. Murphy comes in for Jamison, and Knight subbed in for Gilbert Arenas. .110 left to play in the first. Pass to Strickland. Here's Gill. Strickland passes to Gill. Just 5 on the clock. Fires for 3. Knight grabs the board. And so Knight will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. They lead by 17. Here's Strickland. He's guarded by Knight. 29 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Driving in. Count it.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
24 seconds left in the first quarter. Now Dunleavy. No scoring in this one. Shots good by Dampier. And the Warriors lead by 17. And so it's the Golden State Warriors out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And we'll be back with you shortly. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
You know, in the early going, they've been effective scoring in the mid-range, and if it's falling, I say stay with it.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
Leonard, he's checked in for the Warriors.
For your Warriors, number 30, Eric Leonard.
Back to Murphy. Four on the shot clock. Here's Sura. Off target with his 3. Timberwolves trail by 17. Screen by Smith. Strickland passes to Smith, and it's Smith finishing it off.
Boy, Joe Smith making that dunk look routine and elementary. He's got some pretty good ups for a big guy.
Golden State's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Pass to Dunleavy. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Timberwolves shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. Jackson with the screen. Here's Slater. And here is Lee. Takes a 3. A three-pointer is right on target.
Well, he acted before they could react. Defenses have to be alert to that.
Warriors leading by 14. Outside Leonard. Pass to Dunleavy. There's a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Foyer lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And the Warriors lead by 16.
Leading him right to the basket with a tremendous pass. Really good execution there.
Minnesota with the ball. They're off to battle the Clippers after this game as they'll be playing at the Staples Center. And that will be the 5th game of this 6-game road trip. And a wide open look for Lee. Misses the 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here he goes. Here's Dunleavy. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Smith scanning the floor. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And it's denied.
This is the kind of defense you love seeing. He went after that block and got it.
Timberwolves trail by 16. To the paint. Stolen away. Here's Murphy. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And the Timberwolves call time here. Compare the numbers from the 80s, mid-90s to today. Scoring, Greg, and pace is down. Why?
Well, I think the game has become dominated by big men, and so that lends to slowing it down, trying to grind out wins.
Timberwolves passing it around. And here's Jackson. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Sacramento.
Yeah, but the rebounding in that game as well was just tremendous. I mean, he dominated the backcourt.
He's letting it fly, but the results just have not been there.
Jamison tips it back in. Jamison's got 8 points.
Yeah, great positioning by Jamison. He's right there to grab the rebound and send it back.
Here's Serbiak. Still without a basket. Lee will not go. This is off the front iron. Richardson gets a wide open look. Connects from three-point range.
Defensively, you've got to apply more pressure to a shooter of his caliber.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Pass to Serbiak. Garnett outside. Clock at 6. Jackson, a screen on Jamison. Another miss by Minnesota. On offense, here are the Warriors. They're on an 11-3 run. Here's Sura. Outside for Jamison. Offline with his 3. Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them.
Garnett's length is incredible. Makes him so hard to match up against.
This is his first free throw of the game.
You know, when you look at his numbers this season, he's had a respectable number, 77%.
Guys, he's slightly fallen off his pace from a year ago at the line, and those points from the stripe have been a little harder to come by.
Free throw good, Garnett.
And that passion that Garnett plays with is really infectious. He's always talking and trying to get himself and his guys going.
Dampier, he's checked in for Foyle. He's off on the second.
One thing you really love about this guy is how hard he works to be reliable. I mean, he wants his team to know they can always count on him.
Here's Dampier. He's got 12. Here's Fortson. No good with the wing jumper.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Pass to Jamison. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Here's Brandon. On the wing, Jackson. Outside, Jamison. Richardson outside. Over to the left wing. Shot clock at 5. Here's Sura. Garnett grabs the board. Garnett's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Brandon. Now here's Jackson. Garnett in the post. He's coming off a 34-point game against the Kings in Sacramento. Here's Sura. Kevin Garnett with the steal. Here's Brandon. No scoring in this one. Lee outside. Just 5 on the clock. Another miss by Minnesota.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Down low. Outside for Jamison. Pass to Sura. Trying to get something going. Rebound by Serbiak. Minnesota's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let him fly. Now here's Richardson. He has 5. No good. He has missed 3 of his 5 attempts this game. Garnett the pass to Brandon. To the paint. Here's Jackson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jackson's got his first basket of the night.
Brandon orchestrating the offense, a thing of beauty. I mean, he's superb at getting the ball to his teammates.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Yeah, they made some spectacular plays in it right to the very end. Just couldn't get over the hump.
Yeah, you know, they didn't have their best stuff, but they were still getting after it, so you got to really appreciate the effort and hustle.
Gilbert Arenas is checked in for Sura. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Timberwolves on defense. Outside Arenas. Shot clock at 6. They could use a bucket. It's hauled in by Trent. Timberwolves trail by 20. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Trent, a screen on Arenas. Hudson. And the three off target. Golden State's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%. But they've continued to let them fly. Now here's Arenas. 11 points in the game. Jamison, no luck.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Oh, the lob to Trent. Outside, Jamison. It's Richardson on the wing. Outside, Arenas. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
Those are the looks they want to continue to generate.
The Timberwolves shooting a pretty sorry 29% from the floor here. Trent kicks to Hudson, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Outside, Arenas. Poke loose. It's stolen by Smith. Here's Strickland. Pass to Slater. Out left to the wing. Smith with a screen on Arenas. Clock at 4. And he gets the bucket. Smith's got his second bucket of the night.
And the touch from the inside. Smith is so comfortable operating down low.
Warriors leading by 20. Arenas passes to Dampier. And here's Jamison, covered by Smith. Tries from the block. Bank shot, no good. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. 1:39 left in the first half of the game. Strickland passes to Gill. 6 on the shot clock. Trent, a screen on Richardson. Here's Gill. And again, it's Minnesota.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Arenas. He's tightly guarded. Over Strickland. Arenas can't hit.
Blown opportunity there. He's got to have a short-term memory. Forget about that one.
54 seconds left to play here in the half. Trent, a screen on Arenas. Strickland passes to Trent. Jamison inside, working on Smith. They get it back. He gets it in there. And the Warriors lead by 20.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here's Strickland. Trent passes to Strickland, and it's sent back by Dampier.
Dampier can be a dynamic defender, disrupting with his size and length.
And the basket by Arenas. There's 10 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Strickland. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Golden State Warriors cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been a clinic from Gilbert Arenas.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And he lobs it up toward the rim, hammers the alley-oop through.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Hudson against Arenas. Lee outside. Three-pointer. The shot that time, not on target. Good work defensively by Richardson. Here's Arenas, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Arenas.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Here's Hudson. Nothing on the board. Pass to Zerbiak. Top of the key, Garnett. And he makes that one.
You know, he's been fairly productive, but it's going to take more, either from him or somebody else.
And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Outside Arenas. Teardrop shot.
Good team basketball. Nice line there.
Minnesota shooting 32% overall right now. Not one of their better showings. Inside. Here's Jackson. Dampier pulls it in.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Pass to Arenas. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Garnett's got his 6th rebound on the night. Garnett, the screen. Lob pass to Garnett. No good on that one.
And that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Here's Jamison. It's good from inside. 10 points for Jamison.
If you get the ball that close, you kind of have to finish it.
The Timberwolves have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Pass to Zerbiak. Lets the 3 fly. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the 3-point attempt.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the 3-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
3 shots. 3 shots.
The first one falls. And he sinks the second. And he makes all 3. Warriors leading by 23. Outside Arenas. Over Hudson. They grab their own miss. And so it's Garnett who brings up the ball for the Timberwolves. Here's Jackson, and he lays it straight in.
You'd certainly like to see a little better rim protection right there.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Richardson outside. 6 to shoot. Shoots from 14. And the shot falls short this time. Timberwolves trail by 21. There's Lee with the 3. Rebound by Antoine Jamison.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And again, it's the Warriors missing. Minnesota's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Serbiak passes to Lee. Looking to get it going. Arenas with the rebound. Warriors leading by 21. Got it. Good job in the low post. Arenas has got 17 now.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
And the Timberwolves call time here.
All right, this is coming out of the court. All right, get loud for the Warriors. Dance, please.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, certainly. Hudson the pass to Lee. And Garnett has it in the corner. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Defense playing Garnett nice and close inside, but he flexes some muscle and gets through to his finish anyway.
Warriors leading by 21. Outside Jamison. Golden State moving it around. Here's Arenas. Arenas missing again for Minnesota. They've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Garnett left side. That one goes in. Garnett's got 6 in the quarter.
And when Garnett has it going, he's unguardable. I love how confident and versatile he is on offense.
Timeout called the Warriors.
The Warriors dance team.
Warriors leading by 19. Richardson with it. 5 points in the game. Outside, Jamison. On the wing, Arenas. A beautiful reverse layup. 19 points for Gilbert Arenas.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Here's Hudson. Lee outside. Garnett outside. Going inside. Banked in off the glass. Garnett's got 8 points here in this quarter.
He's a lot to handle coming down the lane. Garnett with the easy score.
Warriors have gone to even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Arenas passes to Dampier. It's Richardson on the wing. There's the three, and the three ball is good. Richardson's got 8 points.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
And the Warriors making a change here. Dunleavy's checked in.
Excellent work in the screen and roll that time. Eric Dampier rolling to the right spot at the right time.
Minnesota's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Garnett outside. Over Dampier. And the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
Got a look he liked and didn't hesitate.
Warriors leading by 22. Now here's Arenas. 19 points in the game. Now Dunleavy to the middle. Shot clock at 6. Garnett grabs the board. Garnett's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
Warriors have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far. Just above 50%. Here's the screen. Here's Dampier. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
Things are flowing for Dampier on offense, and he's taking full advantage of it.
So it's the Timberwolves now. Here's Brandon. Still scoreless. And it's sent back by Dampier.
Love the aggressive defense right at the rim. He refused to let that thing get through.
Shoots from 12. Rebound, Minnesota. Garnett's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Here's Brandon. And he gets it to go. Brandon's got his first bucket of the night.
The first step of Brandon, so good. Helps him get to the hoop.
Warriors leading by 20. Arenas passes to Dampier. Richardson, that's a 2-pointer. Money from the wing. Richardson's got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, good-looking bounce pass to set up that one.
Timberwolves have gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. Brandon, the pass to Peeler. A 3-pointer off the mark. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Here's Dampier. 18 points for him. 5 on the clock. Richardson, that's a 2-pointer. Rebound, Minnesota. Garnett, the pass to Brandon. Back to Garnett. Over Dampier. And he can't bank that one in. Here's Dunleavy. Running by Serbiak. Arenas kicks to Dunleavy. To the inside. Here's Fortson. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 6.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And so it's Minnesota with it. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And the Timberwolves call time here.
All right, look who's coming out of the front. Come on and get loud for the Warriors 50.
Troy Murphy is checked in for the Warriors. Sura comes in for Jason Richardson. Strickland passes to Gill. Here's Strickland. Timberwolves passing it around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Smith. Here's Slater. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Slater's got his first 2 points of the night.
Boy, his activity on the glass so valuable to this team.
Here's Dunleavy. He's covered by Gill. Here's Dampier. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Masterful work in the pick and roll.
.130 left in the third. Smith outside. To the paint. Slater. And the layup's good off the glass. Slater's got 4 points in the quarter.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
Warriors leading by 22. Inside, stolen away. And now Minnesota on the fast break. And that one's good. Gill's got his third basket of the night.
Gotta know where he is, especially when the break is on.
There's a minute left here in the third quarter. Here's Dunleavy. He's covered by Gill. Shot's good by Dampier.
That's exactly the spot where you want Dampier to have the ball. He's unstoppable there.
Minnesota's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Smith the pass to Lopez. Down low, Slater. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Slater's got 6 points.
Perfect feed. You make it easy on your teammates if you get it to them on time.
And for the Warriors, they're shooting a stellar 60% since the halftime break. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Dampier inside. Murphy dishes to Arenas. Fires the three. The shot comes out. And so it's the Golden State Warriors closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. Their defense has been active and effective. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Timberwolves trail by 20. Here's Brandon. Smith outside. And here is Serbia. Clock at 6. Smith with a screen on Jamison. Tries again, and it's finished off inside by Smith. Smith's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Timberwolves. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Here's Minnesota. They trail by 18. Pass to Serbiak. Back to Smith. Here's Jackson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
And the thing I've seen that I've really been impressed by is they've gotten everybody involved. Unselfishly making that extra pass, getting that ball to the right guy at the right time for the good shot.
That free throw missing. And the second free throw, good. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Here's Sura. Pass to Jamison. From down in the low post, it goes. That's 12 points for Jamison.
Such an effective combo guard. Sura, reliable at making good passes to his teammates.
Here's Brandon. There's the drive, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Here's Sura. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Right side, Jamison. No basket. That's his 5th miss in 11 attempts from the floor. Lee kicks to Smith. Here's Brandon. Baseline try, and it's Dunleavy with the rebound. Pass to Sura. Here's Foyle. To the wing right side. They set the screen. Warriors the rebound. Smith with some nice D.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And the Warriors with possession here, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Here's Jamison, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. They get Wally Serbia.
And constantly on the move. Jamison is someone who can put up points in a hurry.
And he makes the first.
And Jamison is such a talented scorer, a forward who can get it done both outside and in. He's special.
Eric Dampier's checked in for the Warriors. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Murphy can't hit.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Here's Hudson. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Serbiak. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Serbiak's got his first points of the night. Warriors leading by 14. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Here's Jamison. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots. The Timberwolves have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Garnett outside. Six on the shot clock. A power play by KG.
And that wasn't easy, but he takes pride in being able to hit contested shots.
The Warriors have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Here's Dunleavy, covered by Lee. Dunleavy, the pass to Jamison. Over Serbiak. Jamison, no luck.
Relatively open from mid-range. You'd like to see that one go down.
Garnett kicks to Hudson. Pass to Lee. Garnett surveying the defense. Here's Serbiak. He's guarded by Murphy. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Serbiak.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
Here's Zura. Pass to Jamison. Rebound by Serbiak. The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Shoots. It's rebounded by Golden State. Here's Dunleavy. Here's Zura. Pass to Dampier. Out to the wing. Near the three-point line, it's Dunleavy. Gets a very good look and converts. And the Warriors lead by 14. Here's Hudson. Now Lee. Garnett, right side. Over Murphy. Oh, Garnett, aggressive.
You know, the mid-range J of Garnett is a thing of beauty. Textbook release from the big man.
Timeout, Warriors.
Guard it.
All right, no two coming out of the front. Come on and get out for the Warriors victory.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Hey, during that last break, I heard the Warriors coach as he addressed the team. Now, his perspective was to play like we're behind. He said, that's the energy we need right now. We haven't won anything yet. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Outside, Jamison. Outside, Arenas. 5 to shoot. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Arenas has got 21 in the game.
With the clock approaching 0, right on time.
Garnett with a screen on Arenas. Garnett just attacking the rim.
How about that for a flush? Garnett going up with confidence and packing a punch.
Warriors leading by 12. Richardson with it. Right wing. Jamison inside. Headed by Serbiak. Nice shot by Jamison. Jamison's got 9 points here in the second half. Timberwolves have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. Garnett, right side. Can't hit from 12. Warriors have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Stolen by Jackson. And stolen by Arenas. To the middle. Stolen by Jackson. Lee outside. It's hauled in by Richardson.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
To the right side. Here's Jamison. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And so it's Garnett who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a 14-point game. Serbiak passes to Lee. Over Richardson. Here's Jackson. Lee kicks to Hudson. To the paint and stolen by Richardson. 4-on-3 break. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And he knocks down the first one. Joe Smith, he's checked in for Minnesota. And Richardson drops them both. Timberwolves trail by 16. Here's Hudson. And that one is good.
When he gets room like that, look out, because he will score.
Warriors leading by 14. Now here's Arenas.
And let's face it, every point matters in this league. You have to take advantage of these freebies.
At the line for Golden State, Arenas. Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Arenas. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Timberwolves trail by 16. Here's Hudson. Into the lane. And they pick up the 2. Now Arenas. Here's Dampier. Jamison in the post, working on Smith.
Smith, first personal foul, 4th team foul. At the line for Golden State, Jamison, shooting 2.
That free throw good from Jamison. And he can't hit the second. Timberwolves trail by 15. And here is Lee. And stolen by Richardson. Arenas up top. He's covered by Hudson. Smith against Jamison. Garnett pulls it down. Timberwolves shooting in the fourth has been tremendous, 59%. Oh, good on the layup.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Warriors.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this was a great team effort by everyone.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And asserting themselves up front here, guys. They'll be taking the front end of a 4-game season series between these two. They've got to feel good about getting the upper hand tonight against the Timberwolves.
Here's Richardson following the score by Kevin Garnett. Jackson with the rebound. Jacks up a 3. And it's off.
And another great rebound there. I mean, he's pulled down a ton of them, and the size issue has not been a problem here today.
Richardson outside. 5 on the clock. Launches it. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. We see the Warriors taking the game here. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and played with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time.